Hey
How you
Mark,
doing?
I'm doing good, Mark. How are you today?
Good, and you?
I'm doing well. How's the day so far?
Pardon me?
How was your day so far?
Good. Couple interviews, business as usual, little music, putting songs together for the next record. Just
Amazing.
it's the same, it's the same, it's good.
Wonderful, wonderful, Mark. So, Mark, your debut album, AC, is to be out on August 12th. So, can you tell me a bit about the songwriting and the production that goes behind this new album?
Um, I just figured, if I wanted to do something, I was gonna have to start it and do it myself. And that's kind of what it is. I had certain ideas what I thought could be successful and could be different and could be exciting and more importantly, a little uplifting and not so doom and gloom. Kind of bring back that feel that everybody seems to be missing from the 80s that had more of a stadium full of people that are very positive and connecting with the band and just hit songs, big melodies, big hooks, things that people can sing along with and really get, because obviously I spent a lot of my career on the other side of that,
Yeah.
where it's more technical and it's more, not musical, but more technical playing and stuff where, a lot of prog people love that kind of stuff, but looking to get out to a bigger audience and a more of a mainstream audience, but at the same time, appealing to those prog people, because I knew the guys that I brought in have that in them. They have that in them.
Wonderful, wonderful, Mark. And was there any particular theme or concept that was set behind this album?
No, this is rock and roll. This is good old fashioned. When it comes to the lyrics, when it comes to the concept, there's no concept. Hugh Syme did the artwork. I'm not sure if you've seen all of the artwork or just the cover.
It's just a cover.
Okay, there's artwork for all the songs. It's typical Hugh Syme, whether it's Rush, Dream Theater, or whoever, packaging. So it all comes together. I wanted to have it so someone could listen to the record, sit there. The record is sequenced like a live concert. It has a nice flow to it, and just sit there and absorb the artwork, the lyrics, and everything else that came with it. So that was it. It's not a concept record. It's not A Pleasant Shade of Gray. It's not Mindcrime. No, 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 no. This is just rock and roll. This is hopefully, 11 hit songs. That's kind of what we were trying to do.
Wonderful. And the cover art, like we are talking about, the zebra eating apple. What was the theme behind the zebra eating apple?
Well, naming a band is always the hardest thing. I've always found naming a band is the hardest thing to do in a band. And we tried a million different things and had guys make logo. It just, nothing was working. And Ray one day just said, "Hey, how about A through Z?" Now, honestly, I don't know if he meant A through Z because it was all kinds of different styles of music, or if it was Alder through Zonder.
Yeah.
So either way, it works. And it's just, when I talked to Hugh Syme to do the artwork, he just asked, "Hey, what's the name of the band?" He hadn't heard any music or anything. And in 20 minutes, he sent me back the cover. So it just it's not deep. It's not supposed to be, Ray didn't go out into the forest and search his soul for lyrics. I asked him and he said, "Okay, some of them are, my feelings." He goes, "Some of them, it just sounds good. It's rock and roll. I started humming and words came out." And it's like, which a lot of rock and roll songs are, so.
Amazing. And how did this band really started? I know you and Ray are long-term buddies, but how did you find all the other guys and form it into one complete band?
Well, Ray was the last guy. So the way it started, I was looking for someone that could write to all these drum parts that I record all the time. Because if you listen to it, Trial by Fire, Silence Broken, Rise Again, Far Side of the Horizon, you can hear the drums. They start with drum patterns. So I always like, and that's the way I express myself. So I have a pattern, and if someone can write to that, we've got 80% of a song done. It's really hard for me to take what I'm doing and like shove it into what someone else might have already written. And this worked really well with Vivien. Joop, the guitar player, had been working with Viv for 20 years, so that was easy. That was done. And Philip, if I'm playing, Philip's playing. You know, we've been great friends for a long time. So there was the band. The singer was a much different problem. Couldn't find anybody, auditioned a lot of people. People sent stuff in. It was pretty bad. And I just one day said, hey, let me just call Ray, see what he's doing. I don't know what Fates Warning's doing. It's none of my business. Ray's either going to pick up the phone or he's not. But me and Ray used to hang out when he lived in LA all the time. You know, we both like cars and so on and so forth. So we hung out quite a bit. So we were friends. We just hadn't talked in a long time. And he said, okay, just send it over to me. And I sent it over. First song that we did was Rise Again. And he sent it back. And I just said, oh boy, we have something here. And then he just continued to work on the songs.
Amazing, amazing. And do you guys plan to go on a tour with support of this new album?
Absolutely. We're working on that right now. It's a different climate right now because of COVID. You have all the bands that were supposed to be playing last year playing this year, but I've been fortunate enough to do a lot of interviews with the major magazines in Europe, Metal Hammer, Rock Hard, who have festivals. So they're already ready to go. You know, they love the record, and I've told them explicitly, you know, we're going on tour one way or another, you know, because it is a band. It's not a project. It's definitely a band.
Amazing, amazing, Mark. And two great videos, Trial by Fire and The Machine Gunner, amazing videos that you have done. But do you have planned to come up with more videos before the release?
Well, it's funny that you asked that question. There is a video coming out August 12th with the release of the record. That'll be Stranded, which is Ray's favorite song. We have probably 30 interview type videos that we'll be releasing. We also have a couple other videos that we're putting out where people are talking about the record, different quotes. But we also are in the works for basically trying to be able to do a video for every song. They might not be performance videos, but we want to get the music out. I really think that you have 2 videos out, you're going to have a third one out, and then if a week later a video comes out that's more of kind of a lyric video, but it's Far Side of the Horizon, all of a sudden people hear that song and go, wow. You know, it's funny how people listen to music through like a computer. It's something they can see. So if that's how we have to get to them, that's how we will.
Wonderful. And any particular plans on the day of the release?
Just sit back and be thankful that it happened because it takes a lot to get it from the beginning to now. You know, the record was actually supposed to be out in April. You know, they had us turn it in by November, which we did. And then with COVID and the manufacturing of product being backed up, it got pushed back. So we kind of missed the whole summer touring season this year, because if it would have come out in April, it would have been perfect. But no, I'm very excited. I think the response to the first 2 songs, you know, are really good. But I think the strength of this record is all 11 songs and the artwork. I think it's a complete package. It's not a band with 2 great songs and then everything else is like a blues jam and, oh, we got the instrumental, you know. No, it's 11 songs.
And it's an absolutely beautiful album. Just like you said, it sounds like a greatest album more than a full-length album. So each song has been done perfectly amazing, and there is no flaws into it. Everything is perfect. The professionalism, the music, the power, everything is amazing. So I thank you so much for doing this wonderful album this time.
Oh,
Mark.
no, thank you. It was planned from the beginning because I figured if you do it, you have to do it right. You know, budgets aren't what they used to be, you know. But to present it in a certain way, you know, I thought to myself, okay, if you're going to do it the right way, you know, and put your money where your mouth is, and do something that's really going to make an impression, you know. So that's what I did, and no, I'm very happy about it, and you know, it came out the way I thought, and you know, I'm not disappointed in anything. You know, I think the mix is great. I think the songs are great. I think the artwork is great. And more importantly, what I've seen after like 30 interviews are that the press, you guys, you're getting it. You understand what it is. You're not going, well, you know, it doesn't sound like Fates Warning. You know, I was really disappointed. everybody seems to get it that like, okay, this is something different. Yeah, okay, two guys used to play in Fates Warning, but this is not that at all. You know, it's all the hooks, it's the melodies, it's the background vocals, it's the, you know, instrumentation punching out at different times, but all within a 3 to 4 minute section. So it's memorable songs that someone can put it on and just go song to song and kind of take a little bit of a journey and just let the songs roll.
Absolutely, absolutely amazing. And any plans to come up with some kind of merchandise to go along with this new album?
Oh, it's already being done. When we, it should be another week or two. What we've got is, you know, we're gonna have a couple shirts. I don't know if you've seen those metal plaques that some of the journalists have.
Yes.
Those will be for sale. Also, what we're doing, you see how there's the drum head that has the album? Okay. We're not going to be doing 22-inch drum heads. It gets really expensive, but we're going to be doing it on 10-inch heads. So you can, and it's beautiful. It's very glossy. It's really beautiful. And so we're going to have that in the store as well. And then we're going to grow it from there. But we will absolutely have a full merchandising situation, both here and overseas.
Beautiful, not beautiful. And how do you look at the future of AZ?
Full steam ahead. I can't wait, you know, sometimes I go in and screw around and play the songs and try to remember them and get in that mode. But we are writing for the second record right now. You know, we're about 3 or 4 songs in. So I'm spending a lot of time doing that as well as doing this, promoting it. But no, I see it full steam ahead. You know, I really think when the album comes out, it's one thing when you have a couple singles and everybody goes, okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cute. Okay, I kind of get it. But there, you know, obviously you've heard the record. There's songs on there that I think are going to turn people's heads. You know, I mean, yes, Trial by Fire, great commercial song. But songs like At the Water's Edge, you know, songs like Far Side of the Horizon, and even like, I mean, basically all of them. I think people are going to go, wow, you know, this is like, damn, this is a record. This isn't a song. This is a record. So that's what I'm thinking. It's everything that I've thought so far kind of went that way. You know, you guys are getting it. People are going, oh my God, this is fresh. It's new. It has a modern sound to it. So hopefully it all goes as the way I think it should go. You know, maybe it won't. Maybe everybody hates it. I don't know. But, you know, we did what we could do, you know.
You did an amazing work on this one. And I can say enough thanks to you for all this great work that you have done so far. And you also have done a lot of projects with a lot of other bands, a lot of other projects. So how do we find time to make more music each time?
Well, like you said it right. Those are all projects. Those are work for hire. Those are, okay, I'm going to go make some money. Okay, that's cool. You know, I have the recording studio here, so it's no big deal. I just walk over there and, you know, I've done that forever. You know, like I said, I've done hundreds and hundreds of songs for people. This is my band though. You know, this is what all the attention goes to. You know, if Whitesnake called, I don't know. I really enjoy the fact that this is mine and it's my stamp. Any other gig would actually be being a tribute guy, and like you'd be just a hired gun in another band. You know, and I had a very interesting experience that kind of goes to this. When I played with Graham Bonnet, I thought, okay, try to get into a different kind of style of music. You know, maybe you'll be playing a gig and Klaus Meine of the Scorpions will come to the gig and he'll see you and think, oh, we need a drummer. That doesn't happen. No. It's, you know, that didn't happen. So I just have to do what I can do. I can only control what I can control. I can't control someone calling me to play in a band, you know? And then again, I don't know if I would want to go out and play with Alice Cooper. I mean, I like Alice Cooper, but is there any fun in playing that every night? I know it's a paycheck, but I've never put myself in that position to have to earn money playing music. So I get to pick what I, you know, can do. But no, the band thing, and especially when I kind of control it and run it, you know, is what I like to do.
And Mark, finally, what would be the message that you want to give to the fans around the world?
Give it a listen. Let me know what you think. This was definitely made for the fans. This was not made for self-indulgent music or trying to be cute or overly creative or anything like that. It's just good old-fashioned rock and roll, summertime, outdoor concerts, and have, you know, not to sound like Spinal Tap, but just have a good time. You know, to have a good time is what it is. It's rock and roll. It's supposed to make you feel good. Enough with the doom and the gloom, and enough with the end of the world and the economy and COVID and politics and racial strife and all that. Let's just play and lose yourself in the music.
Absolutely, absolutely amazing, Mark. And Mark, I want to thank you so much for giving me today this opportunity, having great to meet you. A real pleasure to meet you today. Thank you so much for that, and thank you for the amazing new album, AZ, from your new band, AZ. Thank you so much for this great music. Looking forward for more music in the coming days from you guys, and thank you so much for everything that you
Absolutely.
do. Absolutely, Mark.
Perfect.
Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.